weirdest moment in presidential history might have been when President George H.W. Bush threw up all over the Japanese prime minister. In terms of presidential faux pas or gaffes, this was a big one. And this is one of the many reasons why George H.W. Bush ended up losing the presidency a few months after this. Now, the official reasoning was that he had a bad stomach bug that all of a sudden made him throw up all over the Japanese prime minister and then pass out. But there's been some speculation on really what would have been the cause. I've heard some people say that he was watching the Japanese eating raw fish or sushi, which would have been kind of a novelty in the 90s, and he was a World War II veteran who was shot down by the Japanese during World War II. Of the 9 men who were shot down, he was the only one who was escaped and wasn't eaten by the Japanese. That's right, there was cannibalism in World War II by the Japanese. It was hardcore. And so the speculation is that he saw the Japanese prime minister eating sushi and that made some sort of PTSD occur. I don't really think that that's true. However, it is a weird story. I think overall it was just a weird episode of presidential history. Over a 250-year period, you're going to have a lot of weird incidents that happen with the president. I know I've had plenty of weird moments in my life, but thankfully they haven't been recorded and played back on SNL.